tough.
My first guest is multi-talented. She's a chef and an actress and a very well-known food presenter. She needs no introduction at all, Debbie Wong.
We're taking food rivalries to the next level. And there's only one way to find out. 3, 2, 1, taste!
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. That was such a nice introduction.
You've had such an amazing career. I mean, you were an actress and you are an actress, and sort of transitioning from that to a food show host and a very popular one here. How did that transition happen?
Food was always something that was kind of a secret passion.
Okay.
I didn't really tell anyone about it because food wasn't the phenomenon that it is now.
Yeah.
And then as I grew up, you know, Food Network came on TV and like, you know, all kinds of food shows, and that's when it kind of clicked for me and I was like, wait a second, that's what I should be doing. Did you
have your mind set on entertainment no matter what?
I would say so, yes.
Okay.
Not so much because my family did it, although, you know, maybe it's in the blood, as they say, you know.
Oh, that's for sure. That is for sure, absolutely. Tell us a little bit about those days when you were auditioning in the day and running around in kitchens at night.
I didn't have culinary experience, so I learned on the job, and I was one of the only women in the kitchen, definitely the smallest person in the kitchen. So, yeah.
Obviously you packed a punch though. You packed a serious punch.
I pack a punch, you know, I'm heavier than I look.
So, Walking Gong was obviously a big part of your life because it changed your life, and it's what led to you being the winner of Food Hero 2015. How did you suddenly decide, okay, great, I'm gonna make this food show and it's gonna happen now? Because that's amazing.
I always had the mentality of, if no one's hiring you, hire yourself.
Absolutely.
And that's when I started the show. I was like, I wanna have a cooking show, so I'm just gonna do it on YouTube. And I started it, and that's really when I found my voice. That's when I found, like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Most people don't think dill when they think of Chinese food, but I had dill in my dumplings in Beijing for the first time, and it kind of blew my mind. The flavor was so fresh and unusual to me. Because of the dill inside, I like to add a few dill fronds just torn on the top. Look at that. Look at the beauty. People, that's gorgeous! Can't handle it.
I really enjoyed watching Debbie Wong's Walking Gong. The link's in the description box. And in the spirit of the show, we walked in the kitchen and tried some of her best recipes. Watch it now. Here we are in Umami Concepts kitchen, the very exclusive kitchen with Debbie Wong. I have been waiting for this for a very long time.
I'm going to show you a very simple go-to salad of mine.
Okay.
It's a broiled peach, grilled halloumi, and some nice crunchy greens on the side. So, do you want me to demo first?
I got this, girl. I got this. Woo! Look at that.
Okay. Whoa.
Okay.
That's
that
almost
works,
a
right?
half. That's almost a half. But let me show you. Okay. So the peach naturally has a little groove there, so I like to follow it. And what we're gonna do is broil them, which means cook them at a very high temperature in the oven, and the heat is coming from the top.
What's next? Let's get on to it.
While the peaches are going, we have halloumi. So for those of you who never heard of halloumi, it is a very unique cheese. It's it has a waxy texture. Now we're just gonna lightly brush both sides, and we're gonna grill this cheese. Gonna get some nice grill marks on there and a nice kind of charred flavor. I have some fresh arugula or rocket and some spinach here. We're gonna add a little lemon juice. And then now this is when you bring out the good olive oil. There you go. And now, ladies, it's time to plate.
Right, how about I surprise you with my plating skills? How about that? So I like a minimal amount of greens. And then we're gonna do a little umbrella thing with it.
Oh.
The essence of plating. So I'm gonna slowly rotate it. It's gonna fall over in a second if I don't rotate it carefully enough. This is a portrait that we've painted here.
Full of sunshine.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
That does look like a sun.
It does.
It does.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
I didn't pick up on that. Wow. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. When you cook with an expert chef like Debbie, you're learning all the time. It's beautiful.
All right.
It's a beautiful experience.
Thank you. Thank you.
So should we see your plating?
Sure.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna start with the halloumi. I'm gonna take a peach. I'm gonna pick a pretty one. Yeah. And then I'm gonna take the greens, and I'm going to kind of pile them. And then I'm just gonna finish with a little bit more of the oil. Not too much, but just a little. Nice and simple.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Shows off the ingredients.
It does.
And they all go really nicely together.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you for teaching me how to make this. And I will be making it all day and all night and perfecting that plating of mine.
All right, shall we?
Yeah, well.
So I recommend that everything in one bite.
Great.
So get a bit of.
You're gonna struggle a little bit with my plating, getting everything in one bite.
Actually, you've already cut it up into bite-sized pieces, so that's kind of.
That's how I like my food. That's incredible. I mean, I'm not even joking. That is absolutely incredible. This is really. I'm gonna finish this off right now.
Welcome back. You're probably wondering why Debbie's got a blindfold on. Welcome to Off the Cuff Wars. So Debbie, we've got 2 dishes, both from very, very incredible places. One's from my kitchen, and the other one is from a fantastic local eatery. So I'm gonna feed them to you, and then you're gonna cross-compare them and tell me what you think, okay? So we're gonna go in first. Dish A. Open up, please. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, all right, I got you, I got you. What are the sort of flavors you're tasting in my homemade family recipe, Debbie?
A lot of soy sauce, bit spicy.
Okay, yeah, we like it spicy. Yeah?
Maybe a bit of sesame oil in there.
Nice, nice. What about the texture of the noodle? Is it perfectly al dente for you?
It is definitely perfectly al dente. I appreciate that.
Let's go to dish B. So that's dish B.
I know what that is. Can I say what it is? I know what it is.
Yeah?
That's xiao wang tao mi.
That's a pretty good, that's
Yeah.
a pretty good thing. So tell me what my family homemade dish is. What would you call that?
I mean, does it have peanut in it? The first one?
Do you know what? Take off the blindfold. We've got for you my special homemade cup noodles. They are delicious, and I definitely recommend trying them. They do have a little bit of sesame oil. We add that just for a little bit extra spice.
That's awesome. They were not bad, actually.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mix them with a lot of, these are handmade. These are, you know,
No way.
I did the whole mixing and I did everything myself. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. So we actually went out on the town and tried some really good noodles. Watch it now. So we're at Debbie's favorite noodle spot in town. Debbie, tell us a little bit about this place.
Well, it's called Fei Zai Gei, and it's a classic Hong Kong noodle spot. I've ordered you a soy gao mi. I got a beef brisket rice noodle.
Is this what you eat at home as well?
At home, I eat totally differently. Actually, I cook vegetarian at home. I'm a social meat eater.
Wow. Okay.
It's a secret.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, we won't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Where's the best bowl of noodles, and it can be at home, that you can remember ever eating?
In Bangkok, at just a random kind of outdoor market. It was like Thai boat noodles.
Oh, okay, right.
And super cheap, but you know Thai flavors. They're just
Yes.
like bursting. And I love Thai flavors because you've got the sour, the sweet.
It's got it all, really.
It's got it all. So they're, it's very exciting flavors. So yeah, Thai is definitely one of my favorite cuisines. Yeah.
So, I don't know about you, but I am dying to kill this bowl of noodles. Should we turn the cameras off?
Let's do it. Let's ugly eat.
This ain't gonna be pretty. Cut! Just before we end our first episode, I have one big question for you.
Give it to me.
If someone wanted to walk a mile in your shoes, what advice would you give them?
Be kind to everyone.
Okay.
Work harder than you think you should. And appreciate everything that happens to you.
That's beautiful. That really is. Before you leave, Debbie, we have a little surprise for you.
Oh.
I'm gonna let you open that.
I feel like I'm opening a check or something.
It may be a check. It may be a very fat check, but I don't think it is.
Congratulations, Debbie Wong. Ooh! No!
So, Myberg Wine Media, run by the amazing Deborah Myberg, Master of Wine, has just opened a brand new wine school, and they've given you level 1 just for you to go and enjoy. I mean, what is food without wine at the end of the day, right? Right, folks?
Seriously, it's like you read my mind. This is exactly what I wanted to take a wine course. Nick, thank you so much for this present. I don't know what to say. It's exactly what I wanted.
It's been a pleasure and an honor having you on the show. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you so much for watching, and catch us next time on Off the Cuff.
Off the cuff.